Hello there. I'm recording this video to show you again another behind the scenes look at what we do at Frictionless Commerce. So if you had the chance to see our first video on bogsfootwear.com, that's essentially the same thing I'm going to do here, but I'm going to use a different example. And today I'll be looking at razor.com. So just to reiterate, I'm going to be showing you our deconstruction process, and deconstruction is essentially the core of what we do here. So it is the process of looking at every word, pixel, and emotion that is expressed on a page, and we're doing this from the perspective of a first-time shopper. And we do this to identify all the FUDs that a potential shopper could have. And FUDs are just fears, uncertainties, and doubts. So it might be confusing messaging. It could be maybe a chart that is very difficult to read. There could be misleading messaging, something that says one thing, but a shopper could take it to mean something entirely different. Things like this. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you an experience that I had with razor.com. I was actually a shopper on this page looking for a gift for one of my close friends during Christmas. So when I came to this page, I want to say about a week before Christmas, the only difference that you could see on this page versus this page in January now is that they changed this messaging right here at the top. So the page I'm on is called the Razer Kraken Pro V2. It's one of their best-selling headsets. And up here at the top of the page, they said, order today to make sure your package gets to your home by, I believe, December 24th, Christmas Eve. And then it also said this messaging here. All orders over $79 will enjoy free standard shipping to the United States. Learn more. So apart from that, that was the only change that they made to this page during the holiday. So we think that there's a bigger opportunity here to increase conversions, especially during the holidays. So I know I'm not a parent or anything like that, but I do suspect that a considerable number of shoppers that were coming to this page in November and December were not the type of person that I was. And I do play video games. This is a gaming headset, so I'm a little bit more familiar with what the specs mean and with what this headset can do and stuff like that. But like I said, if you imagine that you're a parent coming to this page that might just be looking for the headset that their 12-year-old asked for Christmas, you might not know what the heck any of this stuff means on the rest of the page and why it's important for you. So what we believe is that Razer could have taken a different approach here. They could have actually personalized their content for this type of user or this type of shopper, and they could have addressed some of the FUDs that these shoppers might have had when they came to this page. Even someone like me who's a little bit more familiar with gaming headsets was still a little bit confused because the only way I recognized this product was by the name Razer Kraken. I actually didn't know there was a Pro V2 line or things like that. I didn't really remember exactly which one that my friend was looking at. I wasn't sure if this was going to be compatible with his gaming system. He uses a PS4, so I wanted to make sure it worked with his PS4. So we believe that the actual site could have addressed this concern for me. And this concern could be something that many other shoppers have too if they're not familiar with gaming headsets. So if a parent came to this page, all they really care about knowing is if this is going to work with their 12-year-old's gaming computer or with their 12-year-old's PS4 or Xbox One or something like that. After that, all they really care about is the price and probably the return or shipping policy and things like that. They don't really care about all these different specs and cushions and the possible add-ons, things like that. So what I'll be showing you is our concept and how we came up with some ideas to address these concerns and needs. So this is our concept, and we're using the Envision app to show this. If you're not familiar with Envision, what it does is allow you to create interactive mock-ups. So these buttons will actually be interactive here. But as you can see here, this is the messaging that appeared on the website during Christmas time, and it said, "Order today to get your gifts by December 24th. All orders over US over $79 will enjoy free standard shipping to the United States." So as you can see, we're doing a mobile concept here because when I was actually shopping for the product, I was using my phone. So I wanted to, we wanted to create this concept on mobile just because I was using mobile as well. So what we're trying to do here is actually hide all of the content by default. And what we're doing is showing this one question first, and it asks, are you shopping for yourself or for a gift? So this right here is going to determine immediately what type of shopper is on this page. If you're shopping for yourself, that's great. You're just going to be shown the normal page because you're most likely a gamer already and you already know what you're looking for. You just want to see the specs, things like that. However, if you're shopping for a gift, you're going to have entirely different concerns, questions, and things like that than somebody that knows what they're here for. So if I click on for a gift, we're then going to ask another question here. It says, which system or device do you need a headset for? So we have multiple options here. There's PC, PS4, Xbox One, mobile, or I don't know. And essentially the copy on the page is going to change based on the selection made here. So if we select PC, which is the biggest use case for this headset, there's actually going to be this section at the top of the page that is going to address some of the concerns that a shopper may have up front. And then they will see the rest of the page. So I'll just read through this real quick. It says, we know buying a gift for a loved one or friend can be stressful when buying tech. To help you, we've provided a quick summary of the details most people want to know when buying the Razer Kraken Pro V2 as a gift. The first bullet point here says the Razer Kraken Pro V2 is compatible with PC. The second one says, if this isn't exactly what they wanted, don't worry. We offer a special holiday return policy. If you order between November 1st and December 31st, your order will qualify for return and refund through January 13th. So what we're doing here is tackling two different questions that a potential gift buyer might have. So the first is that they're not exactly sure if this is the headset that their kid wanted. So they want to make sure that it actually is compatible with their child's gaming system. So you can see that PC here is in square brackets. Square brackets is just how we denote a dynamic element on a page. So the end user would actually not see these square brackets. This PC would actually change based on the selection they made right here. If they said, I don't know, we would just say that the headset works with the vast majority of gaming headsets out there, and then we would actually emphasize this section even more that talks about the return policy so that they can have a point of assurance in case this headset doesn't actually work with their kids' gaming system. So for users who do know which system they need this headset for, this is also a point of assurance for them because they know if something goes wrong, they are still able to return this for actually what is an extended period of time. We actually had to deconstruct a different portion of their website to come up or to find this information. Their return policy was hidden at the bottom of the page in the footer in a link. You had to click there, and then it would take you to the return policy page. But the problem there is that they actually had a holiday return policy. So for a limited time, the refund and return period was actually extended. So if you see here, it says if you order between November 1st and December 31st, you actually get an additional 2 weeks to refund your headset. Whereas before, you only could return the product within 2 weeks, whereas now if you buy on December 31st, you get almost a month and a half here. So we wanted to make sure that users saw this upfront before they even saw the specs of the product, just so they know in the back of their head, hey, if this isn't the exact product I needed, I can always return it in the future. So after that, what we did was actually alter some of the copy throughout the page for shoppers that wanted to look at some of the details that are lower on the page, just in case they weren't 100% sold yet or 100% sure if this is what they needed. So what we did, if I go down further here, you can see that we've added some copy here that's in square brackets as well, letting you know this is dynamic. So if a shopper selects a PC or that they need this headset for PC, they will get a copy that targets them. So right here it says you'll feel like you're right at the center of all the gaming action while ensuring your team's shot calls are heard with absolute clarity when dominating in League of Legends. So if you're not familiar, League of Legends is an extremely popular PC game played around the world. So chances are if your kid or your friend is a PC gamer, they've likely either heard of this game or they are probably playing it themselves. So we wanted to add copy in here for PC users that that targets the type of person they are, the type of games they play, and things like that, so that we can create this personal connection between the product and the shopper. And we've conducted over 300 different tests in the past 9 years, and we have seen that people definitely like to buy from people they like. So if you can connect to them on this personal level, chances are they are going to be more likely to convert than if you weren't connecting with them on a personal level. So we've done this throughout the page. As you can see here, we've added PC in square brackets here. It says it has been tested extensively to withstand the rigors of pro PC gaming. So as you can see, we have tried to target the specific use case that shoppers need these headsets for. So if a user selected PS4 or Xbox One, this content would change in the square brackets here. With some conditional code, it would change here. Instead of League of Legends, we might say something like Call of Duty for a PS4 player or Xbox player. And then we would say the rigors of pro PS4 gaming or just pro online gaming, something like that. So all of these different things will contribute to increased conversions. So again, just to reiterate, we are just trying to address all the FUDs that a possible shopper could have on this page. We're trying to let them know that this is going to be compatible with their particular situation. If things don't work out, it's okay. We have a special holiday return policy. And then, again, we're trying to connect with the shopper on a personal level by using some dynamic text here that'll change based on the selections they made in the previous questions. So this is what we identified during our deconstruction process. And like I said in the Boggs Footwear video, all of our concepts are unique to each business we work with. So if I go back up to the page here, there's no way we could have come up with this idea for a different business unless their website was like a cookie cutter version of this website, which is obviously highly unlikely. So all of the different ideas we had were unique to the areas of friction that we identified on the Razer website. So we can apply this exact same process to your website, for example, and come up with different ideas to help boost your conversions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been our deconstruction process for Razer.com, and we look forward to having you stick around in the future and watch some more videos. So thank you for your time and have a great day.